most managers have it's a roller coaster football, whether you're a player or a manager, unless you're the absolute elite player or manager, you always seem to win every week or do really well. And for me, what Frank Lampard's done, he's come back from a couple of knocks and shown that he's a really good manager. And I think I said this a few weeks ago. Listen, I hope it goes well for them this season, but I think he's a future England manager. I really do believe that. I'm a big believer that the England manager should be English. That's why I'm saying that as well. But when you think of who he's managed, where he's been the champion. He kept Everton up. He's brought Coventry up, very close to bringing Derby up. He went in at Chelsea and did brilliantly in his first season. Then came back, as you said, I was commentating on that game and it was hard to watch, coming at the end of that season with Chelsea. But all those experiences that he's had is going to make him the manager that he is now. And don't forget the criticism he got when he went into Coventry. Mark Robinson's done a brilliant job there. So it was a brave decision by, I think it's Dougie King, is
King,
it?
the owner, yeah.
It was a brave decision to bring Frank in, but it was also a brave decision for Frank to come in on the back of a manager being well respected and loved by fans, because most managers come in when most fans want the last fella out. They can't wait to get rid of him, and there's a bit of a honeymoon period. That wasn't the case with Frank when he came to Coventry.
Honestly, it would have been the easiest thing in the world for him just to sit on television and earning good money, giving his opinion and sort of switch off on management. Honestly,
embarrassing them people who do that.
Here we are.
No comment.
No, but Dave, seriously, when he took that job, I was like, I felt honest. I'm absolutely delighted, because there's a number of players that we played with for England who have tried the managerial sort of side of things, and it's hard work and it's tough to establish yourself. And
You're
you don't
one of them.
I know, and you don't seem to get a second and third chance. But he's gone again, and it's paid off for him, and it's brilliant that he's done that.
I'm delighted for him. I'm delighted for him because I think the Everton job, he kind of went into the Everton job, and it was a tough one, and the same with the Chelsea.
Yeah, he hasn't done it the easy way,
really, has he? So, like you said, when he went back into Coventry, and they were 17th, I think, a couple of points off of relegation, and he went in obviously off of the back of a very popular manager in Mark Robbins. He's done brilliant for them, took them through all the tribulations they've been through, and Frank's done it. And again, like Gary said, he could be lounging about, doing what well, I'm not lounging about. He could be just relaxing, chilling, but he's here, put himself right amongst it again, and I'm pleased for him, I'm delighted for him.
He said all the right things about Arsenal away first, and then it's Manchester City away the next away game. But in their first 5 home games, they play 2 promoted clubs. They play Sunderland, who promoted the season before. Is that where they have to really earn their right to be in this division?
Sorry, Gary. I think we know it's a long season, but very early on, when you look at that first home game against Hull, if we're talking about those teams staying up, that already feels like a huge fixture. Next weekend it does. Frank's realistic. He knows it's going to be tough to come to places like this, or when you play the big boys at home. But there's certain fixtures, if you want to stay in the Premier League, you've got to identify at the start of the season and think, they're fixtures, we're going to have to pick up 3 points. And I think that starts definitely for next week for Hull and for Coventry.